the nation's favourite celebrities.
It's not worth a tenner.
Paired up with an expert
You're learning.
and a classic car.
This is very exciting, isn't it?
It is.
Their mission to scar Britain for antiques.
Got a nice ring to it.
The aim to make the biggest profit at auction.
Come on.
But it's no easy ride.
Break? I can't.
Who will find a hidden gem?
I hope I don't live to regret this.
Take the biggest risk?
We've definitely got a problem.
Will anybody follow expert advice?
You'd never catch me buying anything like that.
There will be worthy winners and valiant losers.
You should all be ashamed of yourselves.
Put your pedal to the metal. This is the Celebrity Antiques Road Trip.
Yeah. Today we're hopping through the bucolic home counties.
No, there's a rabbit. Look,
Oh, yeah.
look, Linda.
Is that
Look at a bunny rabbit.
A rabbit or a hare, is it?
With two celeb best buds, Brenda Edwards and Linda Robson.
Oh my goodness, Linda, how exciting is this? We're on a road trip today.
You are. Did you bring any sweeties?
So I know we've known each other for like over 10 years, way before Loose Women and everything.
Yeah.
But are you like an old dab hand at antique?
I couldn't
like
say.
spotting an antique. Are you?
Well, I am one myself, and I really. I think once you're over 60, you become an antique.
Don't say
Well, apparently
that.
it's when it's over 100 years,
Yeah,
then you're an
that's it.
antique.
You have been paying attention, Linda. I like it. Today, this twosome are most often seen on our television sets on lunchtime chat fest Loose Women. But their varied careers date back years. Linda first earned her national treasure status starring in classic and much-loved sitcom Birds of a Feather, while Brenda rose to fame on The X Factor and is now a glittering star of stage and screen, as well as presenter of BBC series Songs of Praise.
Considering we're on an antiques road trip and we're also in a classic car, Bentley, I must say I'm very excited.
Today they are indeed driving a 1993 Bentley Turbo R, a very slick British number.
Tell you what, this might be a classic car, but it drives so smooth.
I'm excited that you're driving because I am officially Britain's worst driver.
You were nominated as Britain's
I won Britain's worst driver.
Linda did earn that title in the TV competition, so at least she has winning form.
It was a joke thing, really. You had to drive the car around this obstacle course, but I hit every obstacle. I can drive, and I've never had any points.
Glad to hear it. But they won't be taking any chances today with Brenda staying behind the wheel.
And we're on our way to Royston. La 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 la.
Seasonal? On this fine spring morning, we're beginning our trip in Royston, Hertfordshire, eventually heading for auction in Lincoln, in Lincolnshire. Brenda and Linda will each have £400 to spend on antique treasures. And already scouring their first shop for bargains are the antiques experts who'll guide them, James Braxton and Serhat Ahmed.
They're both loose women, aren't they?
They're definitely going to tell us what they think.
Also, they're best friends. And also with best friends, there's always that quiet rivalry.
Yeah, we see this, don't we?
Yeah.
They're great friends off screen.
Yeah.
But when they're in a competition,
This is shaping up to be quite the epic showdown. We're all meeting up at Royston's Wheeler Antiques.
Are we here, love?
Yep, we're here.
Oh, looking forward to this, Linda. Come on,
Me
girl.
too.
Let's go and get ourselves a bargain.
That is the name of the game. Time for the celebrities to meet their experts.
Oh, hi. You're James, aren't you?
Hello, Linda.
I'm Linda. Nice to meet you.
Very good to meet you.
And you too. I'm a national treasure, in case you didn't know.
We do know, Linda.
I've watched many of your films. And my wife is a very keen fan on your loose women.
Oh, is she?
She likes your common sense.
Oh, does she? I have got common sense.
Common sense.
But I don't know much about antiques. I live near Camden Passage, which is full of antiques, and I've passed through there lots of times. I'm always stopping to look at things.
Yeah.
But I don't really know much about it.
Yeah, don't worry, Linda. James is an old hand in this game. And Brenda and Serhat will form our other happy twosome.
Brenda!
Hello, sir.
Oh,
Lovely to meet you. I've been looking forward to this.
Oh, have I ever?
We're going to have some fun today, aren't we?
We are. Listen, I really want to know what floats your boat.
OK.
But to begin with, I think we need to divide and conquer.
And then meet back together in the
Yeah,
middle.
we'll meet in the middle.
Yeah.
You scoot that way, I'm going to go that way.
All right. I'm looking
Then
forward to
show
hearing
me.
some expert opinions.
Ooh.
Yes.
I hope I can give you some.
See you soon. Let's go.
This shop's a vast treasure trove. With over 15,000 items of stock, dealer Miles hasn't quite got round to putting a ticket on everything. So both teams will need to have their wits about them.
So my strategy is actually to beat Linda. That's what I want to do. I want to find something that's different. And I'm looking for things that are drawing me like a magnet. So I'm looking for things with a regal theme in there because I think that if I find some things that are regal, people might want some memorabilia. So that's my strategy.
What have you found?
I think I found a pair of candlesticks.
Oh, they look nice.
This one's missing some
Oh, no, I
lusters.
didn't see that.
Some drops.
No, I don't want that now.
Why?
Because it's got some missing. It's not perfect, is it? I don't want them now. No.
Decisive and uncompromising from Linda. Impressive stuff.
OK. Now, this might be something because it says coronation. It's got coronation King Edward, and I think this might be a special piece. I'm going to have to get Sir Hat to tell me what I'm looking at here because I haven't got any idea. It's just a cup, but we'll see. Sir Hat! Sir Hat! Sir Hat!
Come in, come in, come in. Great minds think alike. I was looking at mugs as well. Wow, well, I'm just going to dump that over here.
What can you tell me? What can you tell me?
This is a good thing. This is a really good thing. So this was designed by Dame Laura Knight
Oh,
for the
OK.
coronation of King Edward VIII.
This mug was intended to mark the coronation of our late Queen's uncle, King Edward VIII. But he was never crowned, as his reign ended in his abdication in December 1936. So this is an unusual souvenir of a coronation that never was.
Everything about this screams regal,
Yes.
royalty.
Yeah.
Now, these have become really collectible. It is in perfect condition. It has all the signings to the bottom.
Stamp.
It does. These were made in quite limited numbers, so they were quite expensive to make at the time.
Ah, but no ticket price today, so they might need to haggle.
Sold. Right, come on, let's go.
Have our other pair found anything yet?
Coronation souvenir, 16 photographs of the royal family in a nutshell. Oh, it is, it's a walnut.
It's a walnut.
Oh, yeah. They've got all the photographs of the Queen when she was young.
This souvenir, shaped as a walnut, commemorates the coronation of Queen Elizabeth II's father, George VI, who replaced his brother, Edward, as king and was crowned in 1937.
Do we know how much it is?
I don't know.
Is it in our budget?
I don't think it'll be very expensive.
It's in good condition, but with no ticket.
How much can I have that for?
I can do that one for a £5.
Oh, well done, that's great. Sold to the lady in green. In your pocket it goes.
So I'll keep that for you, Linda.
Yeah, of course you will.
It's a right royal rumble, this, with Linda and James the first to secure their coronation-related item.
All right, how's it getting on?
Not bad, not doing away too much. What about you?
Look at your beeswax. How about that?
This would be our first argument, our first falling out.
Hey, we've never fallen out. We're not
No.
falling out. This is just healthy
It
competition.
is, yeah.
Well said, ladies.
So Brenda is turning out to be quite a tough cookie, actually. I don't think she has any qualms about saying, I want to win. Those are her favourite words at the moment, and I love her competitive spirit. It's exactly what you need when you're doing a road trip, is a bit of fire in your belly.
So it's game on as they search on in here.
Somewhere on these cabinets is something that's doing really well at auction right now. and I want you to see if you can guess which is the piece.
Okay.
And the one clue I'll give you, it's from Worcester.
Well, my eye is drawn to this, but don't know why.
You're not a million miles off.
You see, you're testing. And then my eye is next drawn to this because
Why?
of the rose.
Because of the rose.
Yeah, the English rose.
That's the
Is
one.
Are you saying I've got a good eye?
Yeah, definitely.
The English rose, that's
Yes.
pretty cool.
Tick, tick.
And then
It's been perfect condition, which you
perfect
like.
condition, which I like.
All hand-painted.
This Royal Worcester vase dates from 1910 and is painted in the style of noted ceramic artist James Hadley.
The issue is budget. You know, we've got a limited amount of money.
There's no tag.
There's no money in there.
Careful now.
If that was in a nice shop, it's probably going to be, I don't know, £250. But if we're buying for auction, we probably don't want to pay more than, I don't know, 100, 120.
20.
100 or 120. 20, you say?
20.
Oh, I thought
You
I
want
just
to buy it
misheard
for
you.
20. No, you didn't mishear me. Look, baby, he ain't got no price tag.
So they need to find the shopkeeper. What was he called again?
Miles! Miles! Miles!
Brenda, over to you.
Well, we found two things, but neither of them had price tags on them.
First the vase.
This one could be a couple, £200, a couple of hundred, and £20 on that one.
150 for both.
I can't do 150 for both. I'd do £180.
All right, let's meet halfway, and let's say we go 165. Come on,
It's definitely one way to get her out of your shop.
please.
I'll do the 165.
OK, you drive a hard bargain, but you're on.
Perfect.
It's a deal. Thank you so much.
£20 for the mug and £145 for the Royal Worcester vase. So they still have £235 in their pocket.
Thank you. Pleasure doing business with you.
Thanks, Miles.
2 items bagged for that team. But Linda and James are still hunting on. Bless them.
These look a bit more glitzy.
Oh, yeah.
Linda?
What are they? Just small...
These are toilet water bottles.
What do you mean toilet water?
Toilet water.
Not water from the toilet?
No, not water
No.
from the toilet. So people did their toilet. Like
Put perfume in there.
perfume. And then
perfume in
you
there,
go
and then
like
you-
that.
It was always behind your ear, wasn't it?
It was your erogenous zones.
Yeah.
Wasn't it?
Blimey. These 2 cut glass toilet bottles with hallmark solid silver tops are also in tip-top condition.
Everything's
fit?
there that's supposed to be there.
Yeah,
There's
it
nothing
is.
missing, so that's what I like about it.
And it hasn't been thrown in anger. In
No.
anybody. They're nice.
Not yet. By the end of today, you might get one thrown at you.
Best be light on your feet then, James, and see what deal can be struck.
Could be 40 quid each, couldn't they?
Is that what you reckon? Miles, how much do you reckon these are?
150 the pair.
150 for the pair. That's very expensive, Miles. Can you do a little bit better than that?
I'll do 120 on them.
110.
Pine fresh.
Go on.
110?
Yeah, go on, go for it.
That's us done, isn't it?
Yeah, please.
Come
God.
on. Well done. 2 lovely items.
I'll go and get the car started. Do you want me to drive this time?
Absolutely not. Britain's worst driver driving me nowhere. Understand that?
I understand.
Yeah.
It looks like Linda and James are stealing off to their next shop in the Bentley.
After you, National Treasure.
Bad trouble.
They have 2 buys bagged and still have £285 left to spend.
Right, are we off?
No, I mean,
Ready, steady, go.
Naughty. And Brenda and Sir Hat are heading onwards too, with their 2 buys and £235 in pocket.
On to the next shop.
Sir, I'm sorry, they nicked me car.
Oh, great. We're walking. Come on.
Walk?
Yes.
I mean, I'm not impressed with this, Sir Hat. This was not what I
Do
signed
you
up
want me to
for.
run?
You can run, I'll walk. Oh, taxi?
If a little more slowly. In the car, Linda and James are motoring on to their second shop of the trip. They're heading for the Hertfordshire town of Potter's Bar, around 20 miles north of central London.
Excellent. Here we are. Look at that. All the antiques in there.
This is completely different to the last one.
Sure is. They're heading off into Canonbury Antiques, with £285 still left to spend.
Look at that lovely mirror.
huge, isn't
It's
it?
humongous.
They had plenty of time to reflect on their options.
Keep looking. Is it heavy?
It is quite heavy, yeah.
Is it?
Yeah. There's the key. That's bent. I was walking through here and I saw these two really lovely mirrors over there.
The one on the left hails from the Italian city of Venice, where mirrors have been artfully produced for centuries.
Venice, the gondolas.
Yeah, yeah. But, you know,
Veneto.
some mirrors make you look really good.
Yeah.
The Venetian mirrors make you look even better. I want a
Slightly
mirror
faded.
I want a mirror that tells lies.
Yeah, so do I.
You fresh-faced pair need no such thing. But which of the two mirrors is the fairest?
I'm going to say the one on the left because I like the gilt bits in it.
Yeah.
Which one do you like?
I like both of them. And now you've said it, I think I like that one on the left as well.
I think it's softer light, and I'm just doing my gondola.
I clean my own windows as well.
Do you? Oh,
And
well
you just
done.
use a little bit of fairy liquid and soapy water, and that'll come up lovely.
You've got one of those magic things.
Yeah, I have.
Linda's household has some form when it comes to keeping glass sparkling.
My husband was a window cleaner when I met him, and every time there was something in the newspaper, it said that my husband was a window cleaner. So my friend said, "Why do you keep saying he's a window cleaner?" I went, "Because he is a window cleaner."
Makes sense.
So we made up this terminology that he's a glazing hygienist. So I'm going to do some glazing hygienist on that mirror if I get it.
It needs it, doesn't
It's
it?
lovely, isn't it?
If you could get it around 100 quid.
Oh, don't. That would be unbelievable.
But I tell you what, we will know more about it. It could be repro.
Does it matter if it's repo? Of
course it
Because
does.
to me, if I looked
Does
at a
it?
mirror, it doesn't matter if it's repo or if it's antique, so long as I like the mirror.
Yeah, but this is an antique show.
I know.
Good point, James. The mirror probably dates from the 1920s, so a proper antique it is.
How are you going to get over there?
We're not
You
going
just...
We're not going to do it. Just my back. You got a knee.
We can't get over there to get
No.
that mirror.
While they go and find a shopkeeper to help extract the mirror from its precarious position, let's check in with the others. Brenda and Sir Hat have now made their way to the town of Hertford, which is, oddly enough, located in Hertfordshire. It's here that Harry Potter actor Rupert Grint was educated before he found fame at Hogwarts. So here's hoping this team can apparate some bargains. They're strolling off into Rossi's attic, where they're aiming to find some more goodies.
So we've got 2 in the bag already.
Yes.
Second shop.
Okay.
See what we can find.
Ooh, in Rossi's
Maybe a
attic.
clock.
A clock?
A clock.
Or some
perhaps.
jewellery?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Time's are ticking, so these two better get stuck right in. They still have £235 to spend.
There's a lot to see, isn't there?
Another nice treasure trove. I'm very happy with that.
Lots of jewellery.
That's what I'm looking for.
Okay.
A nice bit of jewellery, but I was kind of thinking more of something like a cameo.
Okay.
You know, that's kind of in the era for me.
When they do spot something, Alan will be on hand to assist. Good show.
Oh, gosh.
It's a hat, it's a hat.
A hat for Sir Hat.
It's a hat.
Oh, yeah.
It's a hat.
Do you know, never heard that one before.
Sorry.
Less jazz hands, more shopping, you two.
Brenda,
Sir Hat?
Hi.
Hello.
look at this. I found a cameo.
Okay. What can you tell me about it?
What turns you on about cameos?
Well, the cameo, I remember it brings back memories of my grandmother.
Okay.
And, you know, she was very regal and she was a classy lady, and I associate cameos with class.
I love cameos because they extend way back in history, back to Roman times.
Oh,
So
okay.
originally, these would have been made from semi-precious stones. And if you were lucky enough to find a stone that was variegated with gradients of different colours of stone,
Right.
then you could carve it out and then create a top layer which was different colour to the back layer.
The simplicity of it says, you know, simple but effective but classy.
That is all hand carved, if you can imagine.
Really?
And in this case, it's out of the shell.
Oh, okay.
I don't think this one is very old, but The nice thing about it is that it is mounted in 9-carat gold, and I've had a look through. I can't see any cracks,
Right.
which is really important.
The cameo brooch is priced at £44.
I think you should pop that in your pocket,
Okay, I'll pop it in here.
but just remember that we've got to pay for it.
Yeah,
if we
well,
buy it.
I'll put it in there then instead. I won't forget. That's great.
Brenda's certainly taken that little piece to heart. Let's leave them to browse on and head back to Potter's Bar, where Linda and James are having a closer look at the mirrors they like, thanks to dealer Amy.
Have we got much damage on this one?
Oh, there's one bit missing there.
With the damage, you don't normally buy damage.
No, I don't.
Normally this would be on the website for about £380. Obviously, it just needs a good clean.
So what's the best you can do on this one? I hate when they do that.
We're missing that bit now as well.
I know, yeah.
130.
2 bits missing.
Amy, could you do 130 on it?
Go on then. Go on then.
130?
Yeah, 130.
Oh,
Get
thank
your
you.
money out.
Thank
well
you.
done.
Thank you
Amy,
very much.
thank you.
That's a pleasure.
Really done.
Give me a
give
hug.
That,
Thank
give that
you.
lady a hug.
Thank you.
Thank
Right.
you.
£130 for the Venetian mirror. Add a bit of elbow grease, and they might have a winner there.
I'm looking forward to see what it looks like once it's been cleaned up. I'm sure it's going to look lovely.
With that in the bag, it's back to the Bentley.
It's a nice mirror. You did
It's
well
very
there.
nice, yeah.
Gently.
Home time.
Home time.
Let's go and find me mate Brenda. I've missed her.
Come on, find your mate, Brenda. Here we go. Here we go.
But it's not time to reunite our loose women yet. Brenda and Sir Hat are still in Hertford and browsing on. Look, nice.
If you were in Cornwall anywhere between 1962 and 1983, you'd probably have seen some of this.
Okay.
It's Troika pottery,
Oh, okay.
and that's where they were based, in Cornwall.
The ambitious and distinctive Troika pottery was founded in St Ives by 3 friends. Among them, Benny Sirota, whose granddad had a legendary origin story. He, wait for it,
Escaped from Russia dressed as a woman on a sledge pulled by 3 horses. That
Are
is...
you making this story
No.
up?
he's not, you know. The 3-horse sledge that carried Benny's granddad was known as a troika.
Hence the name
Okay.
Troika Factory, where they made this.
£90 is on the ticket. And they also have their eyes on the cameo brooch, priced at £44, which is tucked away somewhere special.
After seeing you in action this morning,
Yeah.
you're the queen of haggling.
Oh,
So
well.
I'm sure 2 pieces. You can do it again.
So, to full-time vicar, part-time shopkeeper Alan they go.
Hello there.
Hi.
I hear you're the local reverend.
I am, indeed.
On a wing and a prayer, then.
Vicar? I have found myself a lovely little cameo.
Very nice.
What price can you do me?
Well, it's 44 at the moment. I think we could probably stretch that to about 30. Is it good?
Yes, please.
Great.
And the other?
Troika Vors.
It's got £90 on the ticket.
90.
Which is a lot.
It's a lot. It's a lot, Vicar.
65 would be at the best.
Whoa.
If I can get 60 and 30 for that, I'm in.
Yeah, we can do that.
That deal's heaven sent. £90 all in for the brooch and the troika vase.
Don't watch where I got my money, Vicar.
Excellent. Thank you very much.
I got my cameo!
Perfect.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
It's a pleasure doing
Okay.
business with you, Vicar.
Yeah.
See you on Sunday.
See you then.
Bye.
Brenda and Sir Hat are all bought up for the day. Good work. At day's end, our 2 celebrity pals are back in the car.
It's been a really good day,
Oh, we've
hasn't
had a
it?
great day, honestly. We've got some really good bargains.
We got
as well,
some really
haven't we?
good bargains.
Well, we've got 2
Dumplings.
really good experts, haven't we?
Yeah, yeah.
So, yeah, they've been really good.
James
They're
and
really
Sarah
helpful.
have been lovely.
Yeah,
yeah.
they have.
It's been wonderful.
Glad to hear it, ladies. Sleep tight.
Hello. Oh, he smiled.
Oh, did he?
Oh, he
He's looking back. Reverse.
Now, who's full of beans and looking forward to the day ahead?
Guys, oh, how excited am I for today? Is it going to be a great day?
Very excited. It's very early, Brenda.
What do you mean it's very
And
early?
you're very hyper.
I don't. No, well, I'm very excited.
Have you drunk lots of coffee?
I had a little bit of a coffee and I had some orange juice.
Oh, don't have any more. Are you looking forward to today?
I am. I had a great laugh with Sir yesterday. We did really well, didn't we, babe?
We did. You were just on fire.
Oh, well, thank you so much.
Righty-ho. Let's take a look at yesterday's spoils, shall we?
Okay, here we
Is that
go. What do you mean, is that it?
Is that it?
Look at this.
When was the last time you saw someone wear a cameo brooch?
Gosh, gloves are off. Both teams had a budget of £400, with which Brenda and Sir Hat plumped for that cameo brooch. 2 vases, 1 troika, another Royal Worcester, and a 1930s coronation collectible.
This is a good thing.
They've got £145 to spend. While Linda and James
I'm a national treasure, in case you didn't know.
still have £155 remaining after they picked up a pair of silver-topped toilet bottles.
No, not water from the toilet.
Their own 1930s coronation souvenir
Sold.
and a Venetian mirror.
Who's going to want a mirror that's broken, Linda?
Just got a
I
slight
can
little
see
bit.
it from here.
From a distance, it looks really good.
From a distance.
Onwards and upwards.
But once they're in the Bentley, deadly rivalries are forgotten, and they're all pals again.
What stories can you tell me about? Any stories of Birds of Feather time?
I'm glad you asked, Brenda. Linda and her Birds of a Feather co-star Pauline Quirk have been friends since childhood. But it was when working together on another series in the 1980s that the Birds of a Feather writers spotted their potential as a sitcom double act.
They loved the chemistry between the two of us. And then they rang and said, can we have a meeting with you? We've got an idea for a series for you two. So we went and met them in a local pub.
And that's when they pitched the friends the premise of the show, about 2 sisters whose husbands have been recently sent to prison.
Said one of the sisters lives in a high-rise block of flats in Tottenham and the other one lives in a £1 million house in Chigwell. And Pauline went, I know which one I am. And she was right.
The third starring cast member, Leslie Joseph, as their neighbour Dorian, was soon to join them.
And then they told us about this character called Dorian, so we went to meet them at the Café de Paris. Leslie was there, so we met her for the first time and we got on really well straight away. And then the rest is history, really. So
and you're still friends with Leslie now, aren't
you?
you?
Yeah, and Pauline. I see Pauline all the time.
Oh, that's so nice. That's really lovely. Birds of a feather flocking together, in more ways than one.
And speaking of which, that leads us, by utter coincidence, to their next stop of the day.
We're going to visit Rushmere Country Park to see some different birds of a feather, Linz.
Oh. Let's hope we don't ruffle some feathers.
You always ruffle some feathers.
They'd motored on to the countryside north of the appropriately avian-sounding town of Leighton Buzzard. Cool.
Oh, look, we're here.
Everyone's now wrapped up warm. Nice jackets, folks. They'll need them, because they're heading outside at Rushmere Country Park, where they're just arriving. The 400 acres of woodland, heath and meadow that make up the park is home to one of the UK's most important species of VIP wildlife.
Here we go. You all right?
Yeah.
You all right, Linda?
Yeah, fine.
No, not this lot, eh?
I'm coming. I'm cream crackered.
I speak, of course, of the mighty grey heron. These large and impressive birds are a bellwether species for our whole natural environment. Their personal health and vitality heralding the health of the nation. They're the Joe Wicks of the bird kingdom, if you will. While Brenda and Sir Hat head off into the park's wilds in search of the elusive herons,
Come on, then.
Linda and James are meeting Community Engagement Manager Paul Hurst.
Hi, Paul.
Hello, hi, pleased to meet you.
I'm Linda, this is James.
Hello, pleased to meet you.
Herons are one of our most important apex predators. the one animal in an environment which no other carnivorous species eats. This important position at the top of the food chain means the heron population is a good indicator of environmental health and biodiversity more generally. Happily, grey herons are found across the UK, with around 13,000 nests built every year in trees all around the country. Inside the visitors' centre, there's an example of one.
This is a big scale, isn't it?
Is this the nest
Fantastic.
what they make?
It is. This is the size of that they do, and they take turns to.
How many herons would be in that nest?
So a nesting pair, male and female, and then
Mum and
the
dad?
chicks. Mum and dad.
Few
And then
babies?
Chicks can be 3, 4.
How many chicks do they have at a time?
Can be up to about 4.
Oh,
I
can
think.
they?
4,
Yeah,
maybe
yeah.
5 at the most.
The pioneering environmentalist Edward Max Nicholson conducted the first census of British heron populations in 1928. And that survey is now the longest running on any breeding birds in the world. Having such good, long-standing data on heron health is what allows scientists to use the species as a measure of the fitness of our natural environment overall. Heronry projects like the one here at Rushmere educate the public about this vital species, carrying on Nicholson's important work today.
This is a live feed, so you can see a bird currently in one of the nests there. And
she's feeding the chicks?
She's sat on 3 chicks there,
Really?
so they're tucked underneath her. And she's
How do they feed them? They get worms and things and pass
No,
them to the
they
chicks?
feed on fish, frogs. They're quite partial to koi carp. And,
Oh, are they?
And it's, yeah.
They're fussy, aren't they?
They are, yeah.
They're
very
posh
fussy.
birds, aren't they? They're like you, they're posh. It is like Big Brother for birds. They're being watched 24 hours a day.
You see the 3 little
Oh,
chicks
look
in
at the
there,
little
look.
chicks.
Meanwhile, outside, Brenda and Sir Hat are still on the heron hunt, but they seem to think that they nest down in the shrubbery. Yeah.
We're going to go and look in the undergrowth and find the herons that they're off chatting about.
This is a bit of a red herring.
Or maybe a koi carp, Brenda. But they're not having much luck with the bird watching.
This is proving to be very difficult indeed. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Linda, where are you now, girl? What happened to the birds of a feather flocking together business, eh?
Whatever indeed. But I see where they're going wrong. Herons actually nest high up in the tree canopy, well above the forest floor, where Brenda and Sir Hat are wandering. So Linda and James are heading for the centre's viewing platform, the better to get a look at the families of birds. They're meeting park volunteer Michael
Hello.
Stanley, who's 81 years young and one of the local heroes who keep this important place running.
Can I have a look through the telescope
You
see if I can see
certainly
the
can.
birds?
Yes. So these.
Oh, yeah, they're in the tree up there. I can see 2 of them.
There's 3 trees there, and there's about 9 nests in the top of those 3 trees.
They're big birds, aren't they?
They certainly are.
Oh, my God, yeah.
They'll fly up to 30 kilometres to find food.
What, for the chicks?
If you've got
Or
six,
for themselves, yeah.
if you've got a 6-foot wingspan, 30 kilometres is nothing, is it?
Yeah, yeah.
They'll have their sort of regular hunting grounds, won't they?
They certainly do. And
And is it the female or the male that goes hunting?
they're a very modern couple.
So they can both
share their duties. They share sitting on the eggs.
Yeah.
Once the eggs are hatched, they share keeping the chicks warm. You can hear the chicks asking for food. Once the chicks are growing, to stimulate the adult, they grab hold of the adult's beak. So you can get 3 chicks hanging on the beak, and then the adult has to regurgitate the food.
Oh,
and
I feel sick.
It doesn't look too bad when it comes back.
Lovely. But getting an up-close and personal view of these birds in the wild does help to connect visitors to the local natural environment. So good work, Stan.
Very interesting finding out about all these birds. But I'm worried about another bird, an old bird called Brenda. I wonder where she is now.
Have a look in the
Do you
telescope.
know where Brenda is? Can I have a look and see if I can find her?
Yes.
No, no sign of her.
That's because Brenda and Sir Hat have headed off to their next shop in search of their final items. Brenda and Sir Hat's next stop is the Hertfordshire village of Markyate.
Tell me about the colour blue, because it's been such a theme in the last couple of days. You know, you're loving the blue of the car, your outfits, your nails.
OK, the blue is my son's favourite colour. Unfortunately, my son passed last year, February.
Brenda's son, Jamal, was a pioneering music entrepreneur who helped to launch the careers of many of the UK's most successful modern musical artists, and was honoured with an MBE for his services to the industry. Brenda's blue attire is a way of honouring his memory.
Blue is nice, it's a lovely sky colour, it's a natural colour, and I just love wearing it.
And I think it's so lovely that you can carry a part of your son with you wherever you go.
Yeah.
In that colour.
And the royals love blue as well. Royal blue.
Royal blue.
In my head, my son was royalty.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Brenda's regal theme in her shopping makes ever more sense. How lovely. They're arriving at the village of Markyate, which is just about 5 miles outside Luton. For their last shop of the trip, they're heading into the nicely named Retrovation, with £145 still left to spend.
Yeah, this is going to be good. Hopefully we can find something.
Our last shop.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited.
Brenda was born in the local area, so will this Luton girl made good earn some hometown success?
I want to find something that you could use in the home, would look nice, a decorative piece.
She's certainly scouring the shop for the ideal item.
It'll come to me, it'll come to me. It's battered, don't want anything battered. There's no key. I don't want anything without a key. Oh, look, is that a little teaspoon? Oh, look at that, that's so cute and diddy.
That little crit set has caught her eye. But there's one crucial question to answer.
Sir Hat, do you think this is silver, this?
So it says London Sheffield, which means it's silver plate.
Right,
rather than silver.
Right, OK.
It doesn't quite have the...
OK. What
the finesse that a lady of your stature would look for.
Well, I had to ask, I wanted to ask.
They're looking for quality today, so silver plate won't cut the mustard.
Is there anything under there? Anything that I can find?
But now...
Sir, I think I found something.
Me too. Glycerine. I'm joking. We're not buying glycerine.
You'd be on a sticky wicket if you did. But what's Brenda spied?
This feels really nice. This feels like...
Feel that. It's lovely leather, isn't it?
And this is quite a nice working handle.
Here.
F14.
E. So the initials of whoever owns this box. Have you seen inside yet?
No.
Go on, let's open it up. I'll talk you through it.
OK. Oh, wow.
It's a writing slope.
OK.
So this folds down.
Oh.
And you would do your writing.
Oh, it's so nice and flat. Yes.
Now, the size of this means it was a travelling one.
Right. Okay.
So if you were doing a long train journey in the 1870s, 1880s, which is when this dates from, you would take your writing slope with you because you could take all you needed to write your letters. Look at this lovely original ink pot.
But is that a crest on the top as well?
Well, it's a crown.
Yes, that's good.
And that, I mean, that looks wonderful, doesn't it?
A crown to continue Brenda's regal theme. How nice.
Oh, and I love the wood of this is in such good condition.
There's no ticket price on the travelling writing slope.
This screams out quality to me. It was kind of, let's say, the Bentley of writing boxes.
I like that. You've sold me. You've sold me.
So, Brenda and Sir Hat are mighty keen on that. But meanwhile, Linda and James have moved on to the village of Willington, near Bedford, which is, continuing a theme, in Bedfordshire. They're visiting time after time.
Look, you can even buy a car here.
Can, yeah. Do you think Brenda would like that?
She'd love it.
She would, wouldn't she? Likes a nice vintage car, doesn't she?
There's certainly plenty of variety in here.
The chairs.
Nice and
That's
comfy.
nice. It is actually. What about all this knives and forks and spoons and that?
Small stuff, people aren't really interested.
Dealer Bob is on hand today for when they want to talk money.
James, look at this.
What have you found?
It's blue. It could be a really nice fruit bowl, couldn't it?
Do you want to get it out?
What, me or you?
You like it, Linda. You get it out.
Not terribly chivalrous, James. But that might just be an interesting thing, you know.
Is it heavy?
It is quite heavy.
Yeah.
I think it's really nice. It's a
Well,
lovely colour as well, and I don't think there's any damage on it. Got to have one thing with no damage, haven't I?
A perfectionist after my own heart.
Now, this looks like sort of, mid-century modern, so 1930s, 60s, 70s, and it probably comes from Sweden.
Yeah.
There was a great manufactory there called Orrefors that produced lots of art glass. I would call this art glass.
£65 is on the ticket, which also bears a description.
It says exactly what you said on there. Did you read this to find out?
Does it say that?
It says mid-century Swedish blue glass table centre.
I've never seen it before in my life.
Well, we promised you an expert, Linda.
It's £65. What do you reckon?
I think if we could get that around 30, we'd be in for a profit there.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go for that. I like
You like that? I tell you what we might do with this one,
Yeah.
Linda. We want to try and find another item. If we carry on looking through, let's just hold this one, put it on the counter, and then maybe we'll do a deal with 2 items, OK?
All right, then.
It might strengthen our
But
position.
I definitely like this one.
OK?
OK.
Well done. I like that item. It's a good item.
One item reserved, and it sounds like there's another to be found. But how's the last-minute shopping going back in Markyate, where Brenda and Sir Hat still like the writing slope and have £145 to spend? They need to find out the asking price from dealer Dawn, who's also a local girl.
Hey, Dawn.
Hello, Brenda. Hi.
Oh, I think might have found something, but just need to talk to you about it.
It's the Brahma London writing slope, the black
You've
leather.
got great taste. It is beautiful. Quality, quality, quality.
Oh, amazing. That's what I want to hear.
But what about the all-important question of cost?
The background behind it, I bought it direct from a customer. I went to a client's house and I bought it directly from him. It's
Okay.
never been to an auction and it was his grandfather's. So it's stayed in the family. I was looking for about 200 for it as trade. But I could do 150.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
It is absolutely top quality.
I can see that and I appreciate that. And finding that today, I thought, that's perfect. It's exactly what I had focused on and I've manifested it. But the only thing is, I've only manifested £145, which I've got left from everything.
Us little girls have to stick together.
Oh my God, are you going to stick with me?
Yes, I really want you to win.
£145 exactly, and the writing slope is secured.
Oh, I love you so much. Can we shake on that and I'll get the money out?
Absolutely, absolutely.
And that team are all bought up.
Well done. I think that's the one. That's the one.
Now, Linda and James are still in Willington near Bedford and have their hearts set on finding one more last-minute item.
I haven't been in here long, and Linda's already found, I think, a really nice item. If Linda likes it and she buys it, I think, it's her status as a national treasure. Obviously, she's going to carry more people than humble me,
I shan't argue with you there, James. So what else might catch Linda's eye?
What about figurines? Do they go
Some
well?
figurines sell, some don't.
That one's £100, but lots of people do like these, don't they, the
yeah,
figurine?
yeah.
What do you
She
think of
looks
this
like
one?
a dancer, doesn't she?
She does,
She
yeah.
looks like there was that famous from Russia, the ballet Russo.
Yeah.
That suddenly.
Did they used to dance topless?
I don't think they did.
No.
No. I think this is more Paris nightclub, isn't it? So she's a showgirl, she's
Yeah,
a
she
dancer from the sort of roaring 20s, isn't it?
What about the price? It's £100.
I think that seems a lot.
But as we say in this game, there's always room for negotiation.
That's a great thing about antiques. Look, you know.
I feel like I know a bit more about antiques now than I did when I started. Shall I ask Bob what you can do
Come on,
this for?
let's
find
go-
out what you
let's
can
take
do
the
it
two
for.
items to him.
Bob,
Hi.
so it's got £100 on this gorgeous lady.
So we've been having a look at it. We don't think it's terribly old. Would you concur with that?
Yeah, I think it's a fairly recent piece. But when we say not very old, if it was made in the 1970s, it'd be 50 years old.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. It's got that lovely Art Deco feel,
It has,
hasn't
yeah,
it?
and it's something completely different.
Yeah.
And the other thing is it's perfect.
Yeah.
So
It
there's no
is.
damage to it at all.
Which
And there's
is-
no damage to the fruit bowl either, if that's what they're
which
going to
is
use.
a great
it
rarity for us, Bob.
as. So, yeah.
Right. All right.
So two things that we've got. So that's 65. That's 100. That's very expensive for that, isn't it?
Yes.
Can we do a little deal?
Yes, we can.
Can we, Bob, can I just throw something in the mix here? So the two items, you know, I like that, but I see that at auction at 30 or 50 pounds, let's be frank about that. And this one is stylish, but it's not one of the biggest ones I've seen. If we put...
That's my favourite. That's lovely.
I know, don't take it personally.
Okay. I love that.
If we said 55 for the two.
55 for the two?
Oh, he's taking liberties.
65, Bob, for the two.
Oh, that's stupid.
Why?
Of course it is. You're robbing the poor man.
No, he was
You're
just
a
about,
thief.
he was
No,
just
let's
about
not
to
have a-
shake.
Let's not have a domestic. 75 and we'll call it quits.
Will you be happy with 75?
I'll be happy with
Will you be happy with 75?
I'd be happy at 70, Bob.
Oh, look, give him 75. I've got a fiver there.
70.
No, 75.
70.
75. He's an hard-working man.
Bob,
Go on, get the
70.
job done.
Oh, give him 75. Don't be horrible.
Oh, OK, give him 70.
20.
With that consummate game of good cop, bad cop, Linda and James have the porcelain showgirl for £35 and the Swedish art glass bowl for £40. 75 all in, and that's job done. So both our teams now have all their items for auction.
I have to say, I've had a really, really great day.
Well, I think you've both done tremendously well. And we've got everything to play for at the auction.
Oh, gosh,
Our
I'm
work is
so
done.
nervous.
Well, what we'll do is we'll blame these two if it don't go well.
I've had such
Been
a
a
lovely
great-
time being with you guys. So thank you so much.
Oh, I can't wait to get rid of you all.
I know how you feel, Linda. Time for some shut-eye. But come auction day, Brenda and Linda are back in the car and positively raring to go.
Oh, Linda, I've really enjoyed our moments together in this Bentley.
Oh, we've had a laugh, haven't we?
Oh, well, being with you, you're bound to have a laugh.
But we did get the work done as well.
We did get everything done, but we should do this more often, I think.
Oh, it would be lovely. We'll be like Thelma and Louise.
Hoping for a slightly more positive outcome for our pair of road-tripping ladies, they're nearly at auction. On this epic journey, they started in Royston in Hertfordshire, and now they're almost ready for their final showdown in Lincoln, Lincolnshire. Here at Unique Auctions, Sir Hat and James are waiting for their trusty teammates.
Here they are. The ladies. Come on, ladies. An auction awaits.
Morning.
An auction awaits. An auction awaits. Go on, let's get in.
Let's get in,
in.
shall we?
The auction room is jumping with bidders, and there's plenty more online and on the phone. Presiding over events is auctioneer Terry Woodcock.
40 now, have you all done going at £35.
Now, Brenda and Sir Hat spent £400 on their 5 lots in the sale, including their Cornish Troika vase. So what does Terry make of that?
With Troika is always so collectible. It's been one of the most collectible items, going up in price all the time. It's still a fabulous piece, and it should do very good money today.
Encouraging. Linda and James spent £320 exactly and also have 5 lots to show for it, amongst them their Venetian mirror.
Lovely glass, little bit of damage on it, but apart from that, still a very nice piece of glass.
Everyone's wearing Brenda's beloved royal blue today. That's nice.
Is this your first auction?
This is my first auction. I'm really
That's my first one as well.
This is really exciting.
Just don't put your hand up.
I'll put your hand up.
You got caught swatting a fly and they thought you were bidding.
First up, it's Brenda and Sir Hat's little cameo brooch. A win here could really get them some profile.
Oh my God, it's coming up.
Ready?
Add £40 on this one, and it's 22, 22, 24, 6, 8, at 28 now, at 28 now, £30.
Yes!
At £30 now, at £30, I'm looking for 5 now. At £30, 5's in. At 35, I'll take 40 now. Don't put your hand up.
No, I was scratching.
That's good then.
You might have to take your own advice there, Linda.
Now have you all done going? At £35.
That's a very nice £5 profit to kick off proceedings.
Well done.
Well done.
First profit.
I was going to say there's only old ladies wear cameo brooches, but then I realised I am an old lady.
Listen, you're a national treasure is what you are, Linda. But a venerable trinket for her and James now, their commemorative coronation walnut.
He's asking £1.
That's the one there.
A pound?
Stop it.
A pound?
Who said £1? I
said
haven't
£1,
started
didn't you?
selling it yet.
Oh, OK.
We're already up to £10.
£10.
That's
Now,
it.
are you happy now?
Yeah,
Happy
she's
now.
Yeah,
I'll
we
be even
haven't finished
happier
yet.
in a minute.
We haven't finished yet, right? It's at £10, and we're up to £14 now. 16 I've got also.
Keep
18.
going. Keep going. More.
20 I've got. I'm trying. Don't get me wrong. I'm trying. I've got 22 on the internet.
Ooh.
24. I want taking out for a meal on this, I'll tell you. 24 I've got.
That's a promise.
24. Have you all done at 24? I sell now. Gone at £24.
With thanks to our hard-working auctioneer, eh? That's a tidy win for Linda and James. Next up, it's Brenda and Sir Hat's Royal Worcester vase. Will it come up smelling of roses?
The low start of £50, it should make more like £150. At
That's
50
right.
I've got now. At
Come
£50 now, at 50
Come
now,
on.
at 50 I'm looking for 60 now. At 65, 75, at 85 we've got now. At 85 now we want 100. At 85 now, 95 we're up to. At 95 now. At 95 it's so big and it's in good condition. At £95 now, I sell now. At £95 you're all out in the room now. I'm selling the Worcester vase at £95.
Cool, that's an unlucky loss for them.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. It was nice. It had roses. I'm not bitter.
For Linda and James now, their pair of silver-top toilet bottles.
Now it's shooting up. It's gone from 50 to £60 now. At 60 I've got. 70 we're up to. At £70 now. At
Come on,
70.
Terry, do your
At
work.
70's for the two. 85 we're up to. 85 now. At 80, 95 we're up to.
95.
At 95.
Keep
At
going.
95.
We've nearly got our money
At
back.
95. At 95. 100 in the room.
Oh.
At 100 now. 100 I've got. At 100 now, it's in the room again. I'll take it. 105 I've got. I'll take 10 now. At 110. At 110. At one. These are so cheap. But it's in the room. At £110.
Come on.
115. At £120 now. At 120. At £120.
Another nice little profit for them.
Oh, well done. Thanks, Tel. Delighted. We made a tenner profit.
Now for Brenda and Sir Hat. A chance to get back on top with their Troika vase.
Now we have a fabulous Troika vase there, and 85's come straight in at 85 on the Troika.
paid 60.
At 85, 95
Well done.
on
Come
the
on, come on,
Troika.
come on.
At 100 on the Troika. At 100, come on now.
Up we
Worth
go.
another £10. At 100 now, have you all finished now? I'm selling the Troika vase
Yeah,
now.
they're trying hard.
You have it at 100.
That tasteful buy has put them cautiously back in the game.
That's a good profit. That was a nice profit. Yeah. We saw it, we loved it, and it made a profit.
Next, we journey to Sweden as Linda and James's art glass bowl is up.
And we're straight in at 14, should make about 30. 14, 18, 20 we're up to now. At £20 now, 24 we're up to. It's a big one like this. 26, 28, at 28 now, 30 we're up to.
Come on,
at 35 we're up to. At 35 now, at 35.
So we're hovering, we paid £40 for
at
it.
35, have you all done now? At 35 now, have you all finished now? At 35,
Keep going.
I'm selling now at 35, you're not even bashing away. At 35, have you all done? I missed that one at 35.
Not quite the clear winner they wanted.
Are you going to speak to me again?
Never. Is that Yorkshire, are you?
That's James, Linda. Now it's another for Brenda and Sir Hat. Their mug commemorating a 1930s coronation that never was.
And we go straight in, 10, 20. At £20, I've got 2 commissions, I can go 30. At 35, I've got. Yes. At 35 now. At 35, 40 I've got. At
Yes.
£40. At 40
We just
now.
need
At
2
40
people
now. At
to
40
fight
pounds
it
I've got here. At 40 now. At £40, you're all out in the room. At £40, and I'm selling at 40. 40 it is.
A profit fit for a king. And no need for that team to abdicate quite yet. Chin up, troops.
That's nice.
We just need to keep adding.
Yeah.
On a roll.
Yeah.
Time to reflect on the cost of Linda's next lot. It was her biggest spend.
Straight in at £80. At £80 now. £80, 5 I've got.
You can't see there was damage from there either.
At £90 now. At 90. 90 I've got. I'm looking for 95 now. It's not coming. At £90.
Oh, sharp loss on that.
I thought from a distance it looked lovely.
One last chance for Brenda and Sir Hat to make a mark now with their traveller's writing slope.
At £60 now. At 60 now, 60, 70 we're up to now. At £70, £70.
The condition will
80
sell
we're up
it.
to now. At £80 now, £80, 90 we're up to. At 90 I want 100 now. At 90, 100 I've got.
Come on.
Let's go.
Get on the roll. We need to get on the roll.
At 110, 120. At 120.
Getting there. 120.
£120 now, 120 we're looking for 130 now. At 130 I'll take 135 then. It's all a good box. At 130 now I'll take 5 if it now. No. At 130 I'm selling now at £130. Have you all done?
That's a surprise.
130 it is. Thank you at 130.
Caw, it seems Luton luck doesn't survive as far north as Lincolnshire. What a pity.
I think we're just unlucky today.
Yeah.
Because that was a good thing.
But we're shimmying into the final lot now with James and Linda's porcelain showgirl.
Come on, start me on this one. Come on, 28 now we're up to. 30 we're up to. 30 we're up to now. At £30.
See if someone likes moody ladies.
£30 we're looking for 5 now. At 35, 40 we're up to. £40 now. Have you all
God
finished
tell.
now? I'm looking for 45 now in the room. No. At 40 have you all done? 40 it is.
And she danced her way to a profit on the very last lot.
I was very excited, nervous, but excited, and I think we did all right.
I think we've done really well.
Yeah, well done to you.
I still don't know what the scores are. Well done to our boys here. Well done. Thank you very much.
It really has. It's been so much fun. Great fun. But my mental arithmetic is not that great.
I can help with that. Brenda and Sir Hat started this road trip with £400. After auction costs are deducted, they made a loss of £72 exactly, and finished today with £328. Linda and James also began with £400. After costs, they made a loss of £66.62 and end up with £333.38. Because they lost the least, they are today's valiant winners. Well done.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Drive safely.
I always do.
Good work, ladies. Happy travels.
Oh, Linda, you are an absolute national treasure. I love you.
I love you too.